Today we visit the Tenney Gatehouse and Greystone Court Ruins compound in Methuen, Massachusetts for a ghost hunt.
That's Tom Spitalere.
I'm Tom Spitalere, the founder of the Essex County Ghost Project, along with my sidekick. Alright, what we're going to do is try to split everybody up. We're used to now having big groups. Our last two events were huge too. But it's going to be a little different. We're going to try to split everybody up into 3 groups. Everybody's going to work with Fiona and everybody's going to work with every group. So don't feel like, oh, you don't have Fiona the first time, you're not going to see her at all.
Every group will have a psychic,
happen.
though.
Every group will have a psychic. We have Debbie and we have Sean and Fiona. So every group will have a psychic.
Chris is... Oh yeah, Chris too.
And Chris.
Where's Chris? Hey Tom?
Yeah.
Are you going to be using the obelisk tonight?
We're going to try to use the obelisk. We're also going to do some glass divination. We're going to do different things in different parts of the building. We're first going to go for the general ghost walk. Some people will get to play with some of the equipment we have up here.
It's too hard to explain it all to you, so what we'll do is we'll explain it on the fly.
With each group, because it's just a little long in here than we expected. We probably have about 80 people here, I'm assuming. Close to it.
And we'll show you the turret room, which is why you're all here. Because
right.
It's falling apart. We can only
the turret room is where all this money's going to, that and the roof.
This picture was taken in a private home in Haverhill by the family. They had a little girl, I think she was about 4 years old, who kept saying she saw someone in her room. So her aunt one night came in and took a picture while the little girl was talking to the wall. This is the little girl's shoulder, and this is the face that appeared. I don't know if you can see it. There, you can see a face coming out of the ground right there. This is the first shot. This is the cone down version. This was taken at Hilldale, up on Soldier's Hill.
Okay.
With a 20-second exposure with no flash. This is the face. You can see the top of his head right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the original picture, which this is just a cone down
shows
version.
that it's not there.
It is there. It's just it was tough to see, so we blew it up. This was taken at the Lizzie Borden house down in where is that? Fall River, Massachusetts. And this is the couch where Andrew Borden was murdered. Not the original couch, obviously, but the couch in the room. Everything's been, redone over. But this is me, and you can see a giant orb on my face. Tom really likes that picture. And just various orbs throughout. Now that house, we got a lot of EVPs in too. We got EVPs of someone yelling Tom's name. We got EVPs of birds, which supposedly Lizzie Borden owned birds.
Oh yeah.
And I got pictures, which I didn't bring with me, of their black cat, the one that was murdered and beheaded in the basement.
Oh, okay.
This was taken in Walnut Cemetery in Haverhill. As you can see, it was in Springtown before the leaves came out. However, you couldn't see your breath that night. It wasn't cold enough to see your breath.
Yep.
But as you can see, nobody was smoking, and you can see all of the mist. That was taken at the Jewish cemetery, Children of Israel, I believe. Oh no, I'm sorry, Pentucket. That was taken at Pentucket. Again, no cigarettes, no breath.
I believe everybody has some sense of psychic ability. I want you guys walk around this area here and let me know if you feel something. This is an interactive ghost hunt, which means everybody's going to be a ghost hunter tonight. Ghost hunting is hit or miss. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. This is the K2 meter. Anybody know what this does? Works great usually inside. We'll try it outside. What's it do?
You ask a question, and when a spirit is near, it'll light up the little light bulbs.
What makes it light it up, though?
Movement from the ghost.
Yeah, an electric-magnetic field. Can anybody tell me what this is right here? Bell tower. It's the Searles estate, that is correct, but what else is that? That building right here.
Is that the chapel?
Just between the trees. Let me tell you what that is. Picking anything up, Debbie? No. Okay. This building right here is a tomb. Edward Francis Searles is buried over there. They thought he died, somebody killed him, so they removed him from the first place he was buried to Stillwater Manor on Pond Street to do an autopsy, and then removed him back in there and put him in the wrong room. His wife is buried on Lawrence Street near St. Monica's, and his aunt and uncle, the Stevens, are right across the old burial ground from Holy Family Hospital, or whatever it's called now. But that's a little history of this one here. That's where Mr. Searles is buried.
And actually behind that is also where the nuns are buried.
Yes.
There's a big graveyard where all the
And behind that, what, you go to PMA?
I did.
Deb, you got an alum here.
I know we are.
I know, we've already met.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right, now we're gonna head up to the room.
All right, this woman in white, did she commit suicide
Yeah.
over, yeah, I got that part, over a lover? Because I feel like they used to meet somewhere
I
around
don't
here.
know. I know she was in the boarding school and she hung herself.
All right, Tom, what's the importance of ghost hunting?
Well, the importance of ghost hunting from a paranormal field is finding answers. Not just finding answers tonight in the cemetery, but finding answers for the people that own homes. We get a call to our house and people are saying, my kids are getting scratched at night, my baby can't sleep at night, my kid's out crying because they see this dark shadow. We take that seriously and we go out and we try to find out for the homeowner / client what it is keeping their little ones up at night or keeping them up at night. And we try to put people at ease that these spirits aren't really there to hurt you. And if we have to, we will try to get rid of the spirit. But the real importance is just making people aware that there are other things out there beyond the living that we can see with specialized equipment such as digital cameras, psychic abilities, and remember this, we're all psychics. This used to be the home of Mr. Tenney. It was a castle. Now it's Great Court State Park now. Yeah.
A good portion of what's around here is Native American. Any thoughts on that? Was this like a big Native American area, or?
Well, at one time there was a lot of Native Americans in this region.
Okay.
Um,
I want to go in the woods. Can we go in the woods?
we will be heading there in a few minutes.